The European Commission has started yet another infringement procedure against Hungary. This time it's because of the new law on non-governmental organizations. The spokesperson of the Commission tried to justify the decision, saying that the new legislation does not comply with EU law. Janos Lazar called the reasoning absurd. According to the minister, the only reason Brussels is constantly attacking Hungary is because they're definitely trying to impose the migrant quotas.
The spokesperson of the European Commission announced in Brussels that they sent a letter of formal notice to Hungary regarding the new NGO law. It is the Commission's standpoint that the transparency requirements are discriminative. They also object to the law that would obligate NGOs to make their funders and the exact sum of funding they receive public, because they claim that it would make their finances more difficult.
The Commission found that the new registration, reporting and transparency requirements on NGOs infringe EU law and in particular interfere with fundamental rights as enshrined in the Charter of Fundamental Rights, namely the right to freedom of association and the right to protection of private life and personal life.
Christian Wigand added that along with the infringement procedure regarding NGOs, the case on higher education legislation in Hungary will also step into its next phase. The proposal on making the foreign funding of non-governmental organizations more transparent was brought to Parliament in spring. Several NGOs demonstrated on the streets to express their objection to the proposal. The European Parliament even held a separate debate day on Hungary. After the debate day, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán talked about how he expects a dragged-out legal battle with the European Commission, since Brussels is attacking Hungary and its migrational policy because of George Soros and the NGOs tied to him. Regarding the newer infringement procedure, the head of the Prime Minister's office talked about how the analysis of the Commission's letter is ongoing. Other than the fact that they're standing on George Soros' side, I haven't seen any serious or grave arguments in the legal argument of the European Commission, he said. Janos Lazar added that the government is open to negotiation, but on national interests and the country's sovereignty, it will not budge an inch.